What's up, guys? It's Rush. Want to give a big shout out to Eddie Velasquez on the Facebook Podcast Unlock channel for sending me a great topic recommendation of doing a video on the most overrated games, in my opinion, and why. So I'm going to start with the games that I've actually played, and maybe if I've beaten a couple of these. Actually, I beat all three of these that are on my top 3 games that come to mind when we're talking overrated. Number 1, easy, Force Unleashed, Star Wars The Force Unleashed. That game was very overrated. I believe Game Informer gave it an 8.75, which is extremely generous for a very repetitive game. Sure, the physics were really, really cool, and being a Jedi is always a lot of fun, especially when you get the wreck house, but enemies were very repetitive, the storyline was extremely stupid. Anytime anyone mentions, oh, you're the secret apprentice, or you're doing secret missions, to me that just comes up as they made him up, you know what I mean? It doesn't really feel authentic, it seems really stupid, and that's what you get when you fill in the gaps. You sometimes get dumb things, and the expanded Star Wars universe, and although I do like Sam Witwer, the guy who plays Starkiller in The Force Unleashed, the game is a little overrated. Not his fault, mainly LucasArts. Another big one, Grand Theft Auto 4. Grand Theft Auto, really good game in the sense of a good game overall. The story was kind of fun, but the problem is the city is so fucking hollow, it's not even funny. There's really not much to do outside the main mission and a few other steal this car or kill this guy or assassination stuff, and a couple of like little mini arcade games hidden throughout the game that you can go play. But very, very hollow city. It's only a little overrated, really. I mean, people are giving it like 9.5s and 10s and 9s. There's probably an 8, 8.5, you know. But it definitely doesn't hold up unless you have to beat Grand Theft Auto. I don't see anyone wanting to go back and play GTA 4 too much. Maybe on the PC, because there's a lot of mods that are a lot of fun. Also, Modern Warfare 3. I really, really blame Modern Warfare 3 as the starting to turn in the wrong way for Call of Duty, and it keeps just trending downhill from that point on. All they did was take out stuff. If you go back and watch the Call of Duty XP event from 2011 that summer, which is like their mini E3 for Call of Duty, you get all the fans excited about the press conference just mentioning the stuff they take out of the game. Like no more game-ending nukes and no more running real fast, whatever perk that was, I cannot remember. On the Commando, where you have like stretch strong arms and you could stab somebody from halfway across the room. Stuff like that. People were just happy with the stuff they took out of the game. It just goes to show you they were playing it safe. They're just getting rid of the stuff that wanted out, but they didn't really add anything that we wanted. It was a very safe game, and no balls, no effort there on Infinity Ward or what was left of them. Another game that I haven't really played myself, but I've seen played, I just don't understand the hype, is fucking Telltale games and The Walking Dead and this and that. First of all, I hate cel-shaded games. I mean, either they're just okay, or I think it's, for The Walking Dead anyways, it's so cheap, and it's so funny too, because like the graphics aren't that great, and the frame rate is so shit in those games, and everyone just gives it a free pass. Like, oh, The Walking Dead is so great, and this and that, and I just see it as like the fucking Oregon Trail, where you make some choices and certain people die. I don't really understand whatsoever why people are so into it. Like I said, I've tried to get into it. I've seen it played. I've watched videos on it. I think it's kind of dumb, and I'm not really excited. Even though I'm a diehard Game of Thrones fan, I am not excited at all that Telltale is doing a Game of Thrones Telltale game, and I'm really nervous. It has a small possibility of actually being good. I'm interested in the subject material, but The Walking Dead, I just don't give a fuck at all about The Walking Dead Telltale games and all these other Telltale games they keep doing. It's just like, they don't care about the graphics, I understand graphics aren't everything. In Final Fantasy VII, the graphics are not very good, but that's still my favorite game of all time. But it just feels like the game can't run that well. It cuts corners left and right. And so that's my overrated games that come to mind. So I want to thank Eddie again for submitting the question, and thank you guys for watching the video. Keep it locked.